folks, thanks very much for tuning back in. So on one of my previous videos I said that I was going to try El Tejar on the Apollo Centre because I like the look of the menu and they have some very reasonably priced snacks. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. So come with me, we're going to take a look what it's like. So once again, it's just along here on the Apollo Centre. First of all, you've got the Karma Hookah Club, Shorthorn Restaurant, which isn't open in the daytime. And then just carry on a bit further. We go past Street Burger, which is another one I'm going to give a go at some point. Zizzy's Bar, and then we have El Tejar. So let's go in and see what it's like. So far so good. Got my pint. I've ordered a cheeseburger for €2.95. So let's see what that's like when it arrives. Well, my burger's arrived and I have to say I'm really impressed. For €2.95, just have a look. Decent size, fresh salad. Let's tuck in and see what we find. That is good. Thick, juicy, beautiful. So folks, that was El Tejar 2 to be precise. And I was absolutely blown away by that. I was not expecting much for that burger. I was expecting a thin, you know, economy burger kind of thing. It was thick, it was juicy, it was like a quarter pounder. I have paid a lot more and had way worse burgers than that before. So the burger was $2.95 and the pint was $1.50. So total bill came to $4.45, less than €5, and it was thick, juicy burger, like I say, fresh salad, juicy tomato, nice cheese, and a soft toasted bun. Yeah, give it a try, guys. El Tejar 2. They also offer the set menu, as I showed you on the menu on the previous video. 3 courses for, I think, $8.95 or $9.95. Yeah, give it a try. So guys, on the subject of set menus, around the back of the Apollo Centre, got Leo's Cafe Bar. They're offering a 3-course set menu for $12.95. Bit more expensive than some of the other set menus, like La Cofradia I think is $10.95. Is it worth it? Have you tried it? Leave it in the comments if you have. Is it maybe worth paying a little bit extra? If you're looking for a budget breakfast, they're offering a full English for $3.95. A small breakfast with a juice for $4.95, or they offer their special breakfast, which looks a bit bigger, for $6.95. Welcome back, folks. So we're going to take a trip now on the bus up to Las Américas, just a bit further down the road, and let's have a walk along and see what we can find. Hola, Las Américas.
En Villamar. Pero por lo menos la que está al lado. Sí. Yanira.
So the bus drops you at the main bus station. There are stops you can get off before that, more down in sort of downtown Las Américas. But if you get off at the bus station, it's a very cheap fare, €1.40, and then it's a pleasant walk down to the front. So I'm going to aim to start off, well, we're in Costa Rica now really, and then probably walk back down towards Los Cristianos, which is a very pleasant walk along the front. Plenty of watering holes you can stop at along the way. So folks, now we're just going to take a walk from just by the H10 Gran Tenerife Hotel. It's one of the oldest hotels in the south of Tenerife. Been done up majorly over the years now, part of the H10 group. Again, one of the biggest chains on the island. So we're just going to take a walk along the front, taking in the sights as we go. To be honest, it's not an area I'm that familiar with. I've not been here very many times. Obviously a bit more rowdy than Los Cristianos, I'd say. A bit more life in it, more of a party crowd. I prefer the gentleness of Los Cristianos, if I'm honest. But you know, everybody's holiday's different. Everybody wants something different out of their holidays. Hotel Troya, Palm Beach Shopping Centre. Beach is busy today. Stunning day. Literally not a cloud in the sky.
Bigger.
So these scooters that you can hire, it's all based on an app that you sign up to and you load it up prepaid, and then you just clock in and clock off when you pick up a scooter and drop it back off again. But they are a menace. The speed that they travel at, honestly, it's a worry, because you can't hear them coming. There's no noise whatsoever. And one of those wallops you from behind it, to the speeds that they travel, both the rider and you are probably going to be quite seriously injured. So just be aware, keep your wits about you. Funky shop there, Koala Bay clothes shop. We've got the Hotel Gala, and one of a few Mackie D's that you'll find here. And coming up here on the right hand side is the famous Veronicas Centre. So at one time, Playa de las Américas and the Veronicas Vistas, they had a terrible reputation for really bad trouble, people being attacked, injured, drugs, and it did tourism on the island, no favours whatsoever. But they really have cleaned up their act. I mean, it's still not somewhere that I would want to go, but I am over 40 now, so I've done my clubbing. But yeah, it's still rife with stories of people getting mugged, pickpocketed, spiked. So if you are going to come to this area for a night out, just really be careful, be safe. Make sure you stay together if there's a group of you. Don't let anybody go off on their own. Just make sure your mates and your family are safe. Very large JD Sports. That's bigger than any I've seen in the UK, to be fair. Great big Foot Locker there in the distance. Usual KFC, Subway. That's Veronicas 4. Veronicas 3. Crow's Nest. I think that's been there a very long time. You alright, mate?
Good try, bro.
Just been offered drugs. Yeah, just be aware. It does happen. People will just stop you and ask you if you want ganja, puff, whatever you want to call it. You just say no thank you, keep walking. Unless you want some, and then stop them. I'm sure they'll sort you out, but not my scene. And then they've got Veronica's 1 just over there. It's a lovely walk actually, this. You do have to be very careful with the sun though. I did this once without putting any cream on my face, and I burnt my nose really badly. Got all blistered and ugh. So never going to make that mistake again. I've already put some on, but I'll be putting some more on shortly because it's burning. Really, really warm today, very hot. Just coming up here on the right, it's another large H10 hotel. This one's the Las Palmeras. Bus picking up and dropping off for TUI, either starting their holidays or heading home. And what holiday resort would be complete without a Wally trolley? Yeah, the tourist train takes you all along the front here, similar to the one that I went on in Arenal in Palma, Mallorca. I believe this one's every hour and it's about €10. You can hop on and off as you wish. So that's good if you fancy a lazy trip along the front. Oh, there's a nice breeze now. Takes the edge off the temperature a little bit. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love it when it's hot. And that's why you come to Tenerife. My work colleagues would laugh at that because I'm always the one putting the air conditioning on at work and they're always the ones turning it off. So just across the way there is Tandoori Hut, the sister restaurant to the Los Cristianos one. I've seen quite a few videos for that already on YouTube, check it out. And then just here is the Park Santiago 2 hotel. I think I'm going to head down here, grab a cold drink somewhere I think because I'm getting a bit warm, and then we'll pick up the walk when we get down to the seafront. So I have found the Ruby Slipper, the home of Roxy Risque. Excellent drag queen. If you get the chance to see her, do go and see her. She is very, very good at what she does. And there's the famous Princess Dies next door. Now, at the moment, these places are actually closed because of structural problems. Believe that both venues have relocated to temporary premises, so hopefully it won't be too long before they're back in their home buildings again. Burger Cafe. So after a brief pit stop for a drink, heading down to the seafront. I just stopped for a well-deserved pint. Had a pint of cider and it was €5. €5! But it was very refreshing. It was alright for a treat. I'll be honest, I don't think I'd go back to the pub again. It was a bit manky, if I'm honest. So, but we're not going to name names. So here we are, down onto the seafront. I've topped up my sun cream. So we're now going to walk along back to Los Cristianos. There's a shop you don't see very often. United Colours of Benetton. Always remember Victoria Wood saying that she always used to go in there never to buy anything, just to upset people by unfolding the jumpers. always used to make me titter. Oh, we found a cow. Ale hop. You can't pass an ale hop without stroking the cow. So we move on. So another Mackie D's. Whew. Whiff of drains there. Can't beat Spanish drains on a hot day. So these beachfront properties here, I've seen these a few times and I've always thought how nice they are. Anybody know what they're called? Well, the holiday lets, residential, and pop it in the comments if you know. Imagine that'd be a cracking place for sitting out with a drink watching the sun go down. Another H10 hotel. I think this is the Conquistador. I could be wrong. But it's a big one. So as we walk past the H10 Conquistador, which I have to say is a huge hotel. Come along to the OA Beach Club. So I did see this in another travel vlog that I follow, the Incredible Wilsons. So they've got a lovely restaurant area under the veranda. But you get a true feel for it when you come round to the main entrance. Now I haven't looked at how much this is, but I'm guessing it's not cheap. Oh yeah, we've got prices here, there we go. Okay, so €10 a day for just a normal sunbed, €40 for one of the cabanas, which is a maximum of 4 people, €3 for a towel, and £5 for a brolly. As a treat, that's not bad, is it? Looks very chilled out. I'm just going to talk a little bit louder here because of the music. Don't want to get copyrighted. Park Santiago 4 apartment complex, which you'll see a bit closer when we bear around this corner. So these apartments have, well, some of them anyway, beachfront access. They've actually got private doors. Dread to think how much it must cost to stay in them, but how funky is that to have your own private beach? Well, private access to the beach anyway. not sure that I'd be keen. I feel like I'm in a goldfish bowl. So you've got all these little terraces, but you are literally in full view of everybody. No privacy at all. Yeah, it'd be a no from me, but must be a stunning thing to wake up to, having the waves crashing while you're having a cup of coffee. And Park Santiago 3 is also a shopping centre. You've got a full pool complex with a path leads straight through it that anybody can walk in, that leads through to the shopping centre. I'm not going to go in because obviously I don't want to invade on people's privacy, but it's a beautiful pool, I have to say. Anyone stayed at the Park Santiago 3? Is it alright just being open for everybody to walk through? Does it bother you? Or is it just the same as if you were in an enclosed complex? Does it affect your holiday? Pop it in the comments if you have. Look a bit further round. Got the People Beach Bar. Busy, popular today. Seems like a chill place to be. Look a bit further round. Got the People Beach Bar. Busy, popular today. Seems like a chill place to be. This is the Cleopatra Palace. Quite a large hotel, 4-star. Again, not stayed here, but pop it in the comments if you have. What's it like? So we're heading down towards the final stretch, if you like, before we hit Los Cristianos. So just here you've got a steakhouse, tourist steakhouse. I'm guessing that's affiliated with the one that's in Los Cristianos. You've also got a place there called Mumbai Shanghai. So I'm guessing that's like a Chinese Indian fusion. Oh, someone's in a hurry. Anybody been there? Drop it in the comments, let me know what it's like. Now, as we're heading more in towards Los Cristianos, this is where we'll probably start to see prices coming down a little bit. So I seem to remember along this stretch here you'll start to see advertised for cheaper pints, say around the 150 mark, which is always very welcome. A nice cold pint for less than the price of a bag of crisps in the UK. Well, I seem to remember that there is a place coming up on the left. Yeah, lo and behold, €1 for a pint in a frozen glass. So I think I'm going to avail myself of one of those. I'm in need of some liquid refreshment. Yeah, €1. Let's stop. Well, it's arrived. It's not in a frozen glass, but for €1, I'll take that. So after that little pit stop for a nice cold beer, carrying on around the corner, past a few more little bars, 150 a pint. So coming along to the shopping centre. Which is called the Vistas. There must be some apartments here as well, because that's the pool for it, I think. Again, I'm not so sure that I'd be so keen. That's very, very exposed. No privacy there. Just coming up to the edge of Las Vistas Beach. A few bars and restaurants along here that are always busy. Robinson's Barbecue, Pizzeria Corinto, which is busy. I did touch on this on one of my other videos that have been surrounding, is Tenerife expensive? Well, and as I said in that one, it depends where you go. So these places here along the front, these are essentially tourist traps, the restaurants. So I think it's unlikely you'd bag a bargain in one of these, but then you are paying for the vistas, the views, the location. Then we come along to another Mackey's. You right, Paul?
How are you?
Not bad, you?
All right.
So we've got Pier 8. This is fairly famous for its cocktails. Again, $1.50 a pint. And then we've got Chucky's Bar, which is always busy. Again, $1.50 a pint for their draft. They've got a 3-course menu for $12.95. Las Vistas beach, busy today, as all the beaches are. Literally not a cloud in the sky. So anybody worried about the weather at the moment in Tenerife, it's definitely turned a corner. So prior to me arriving, I understand it was a blanket cloud pretty much most days. Still warm, still burn. Obviously patches have broken through in sun on some days, so I understand, but apparently it's been far from these blue skies that we're experiencing right now. Sorry. The Armas ferry. So we're now coming along towards the Santelmo centre, which is where I left off my previous video when I walked from Los Cristianos town along the front. Now, just going to show you something. You might not be able to see him very well, but you probably hear him. There's a bloke down there on the beach shouting, selling cocktails. Whatever you do, don't buy one of those cocktails. If you saw the conditions that they're made in, using old manky fruit and out the back seat, in the back of a car in the boot, using God knows what as alcohol. It could be ethanol, it could be meths, who knows. Just do not be tempted to buy one of those cocktails. You could end up seriously ill, or worse. If you want an alcoholic drink, then just come up to a bar, whether it's on the beach or on the side of the beach, and pay for a proper drink that you know where it's come from. It's just not worth the risk. So we're coming up to the Santelmo centre now, and this is where I'm going to leave you. So I do hope you've enjoyed this little walk with me. I know it's been a long one, but you've done pretty much real time with me. Don't think I could walk both ways and not be... I dread to think what it'd be like afterwards if I did. But yeah, if you're going to do this, my advice would be get the bus from Los Cristianos, get off at the bus station like I did, and then just meander your way along. I mean, you could make a full day of it if you were to stop in lots of different places, but I think all told this is taking about an hour and a bit. So thanks very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe. Doesn't cost anything, totally free. Just helps to direct people to the channel. If they enjoy the same sort of content, helps them find it. And of course you get alerted when I do a new video, which I'm sure you'll want to see. So again, till the next time folks, thanks for watching, and I'll see you then next time. Take care.